Well, here's a view of downtown Columbus that's usually reserved for, well, blimps, helicopters, maybe pigeons. But you know what? You get the same view if you are among the growing legions of folks who are buying drones.
Yeah, they are everywhere, sometimes where they're not supposed to be, like the restricted airspace around Port Columbus. They can be great tools for these amazing images. They can be a nuisance. And if you ask two local scientists, they can be a threat to national security. It's a bird's eye view of Columbus without the bird.
Just being able to capture that aerial perspective and fly over is really cool and something that's exciting.
Mike Walker has a drone with a camera and a sky-high business. It gives you an amazing perspective of the great outdoors, a three-dimensional view that we've really never had before. But it's one thing to photograph me out here in the great outdoors, in public. But what about if you're in your office working, or worse yet, in your apartment? It raises real issues about privacy concerns, and for the federal government, national security issues. 2 years ago, a drone with a shaky pilot crash-landed at the feet of German Chancellor Angela Merkel. What if instead of a camera, it had carried a bomb? It sparked an idea that became a technological breakthrough at BATTELLE.
We don't want raining drones from the sky on people's heads.
Alex Morrow is an optical researcher. Dan Stamm, a mechanical and systems engineer. Two buddies who dreamed up the Drone Defender. It looks like a bazooka, but it doesn't shoot the drone. It disables the link with the pilot.
The drones that have been made for the past number of years have pre-programmed safety modes, and they'll either land safely or most commonly return back to the pilot, and they just turn around and hightail it back home.
So if one of those had a bomb on it, let's say, you would send the bomb back to the pilot?
Yes.
But because the Drone Defender disrupts the highly regulated electromagnetic spectrum that also includes cell phone and Wi-Fi signals, the FCC does not allow testing or demonstrations. To make sure their Defender worked, the BATTELLE scientists had to go to a secret federal base.
A special forces guy had driven me up into the mountains, and we were hidden in the trees flying this thing.
Alex flew the drone toward Dan, who aimed the Defender and forced it to drop from the sky.
It did exactly what we predicted, and I almost did a cartwheel in the field.
The audience from places with a whole lot of letters, DOE, DOJ, DOD, and Homeland Security, and they were psyched.
I was sort of a runway model. There was a lot of photos. It was great.
It could revolutionize America's drone defense system, this brainchild of two Columbus scientists, because it's simple to use, effective, and it can be mass-produced for a comparatively low price.
We, as a country, can't afford to put up a $1 million system in response to a $1,000 threat.
For now, because of FCC restrictions, only federal agencies can use the Drone Defender. But Alex Morrow and Dan Stamm say they would like to someday see it available to local police departments and available for use at airports. And they believe there will be a need and a time for that.